Nobody watches anime anymore. I think we came into a point where 2025 where anime low-key kind of fell off. I'm gonna be real with you. And in terms of fell off, I feel like there's nothing really new on the scene that people are really enjoying besides one solo level. Other than that, the anime space is kind of dead right now, I'm not gonna lie. But what is the reason for that being? Is it because people don't want to watch new things, or they don't want to grab on anything that's coming up, or is it just not it no more? Because while there are shows popping up every single day, there's something new always coming out. The problem is some of them are not really too different. Like, why the hell do we have a million isekai animes? We don't need a million of them. And we got so many goddamn power fantasy ones that do the same thing over and over and over again. I see why people aren't really talking about anything new now. Like, let's keep it real. It's 100% not on the people sometimes. Sometimes the shows just don't offer anything to the people themselves. But sometimes there are some shows that do stray away from norms and do something different, and people don't give it a chance. With these two things coming together, I have come to the conclusion that anime is a dying community now. Unless in the next year or so we get this big anime that comes out like Jujutsu Kaisen and it takes over everything, but the likelihood of that happening are slim, very slim, because the way it looks, it don't look like we getting one of those at all. And with a bunch of series ending so abruptly and having terrible endings, I think it drove a lot of people away from watching and consuming anime style content. Cause like, let's really think about it. What was the last new show or anime or manga that you read or watched? And I know I just put you on the spot, but you really thinking hard about that shit. I know, me too, because when I'm thinking about it, I can't think of any. And that's very telling of what's going on right now in the community. But there are some things that I think they can revive anime. I feel like creators need to dive deep into that dark space. I feel like we need more gore. I feel like we need more death. I feel like we need more heavier subject matter in anime, because the people who watched it growing up are now grown. I think we want to see some more darker style content. Like, let's keep it a buck. A lot of anime that came out kind of had this little Disney type theme to it, like power of friendship. Let's be friends. I love my friends and family. We need to stop that shit too. That needs to go somewhere out of here. We get it by now. Friends equal power. Friends are the reason why you're fighting. Get that shit out of here, bro. We understand that. Come on, let's bring more realism to it. Like, half these niggas in anime be crying over a nigga that they just met last week, and they say they knew his whole life story. My brother, you didn't even know this man that long, bruh. What are you crying for? Because think about what's popular right now. Of course we do have that in the community, but it's not as prevalent, and there's a bunch of shows that kind of shy away from doing that. Like, My Hero will give us some, and then they'll take away at the next second. Like, it's too much of a give and take. No, I feel like there needs to be a show that really dives deep into what these people now want to see, because think of what's popular again. Invincible. And what does that show have? A lot of real real shit that's going on. So for the anime space to really step up its game, I think people are tired of seeing that childlike bullshit of screaming, I'ma be this, that. I feel like people want to see real life tied into that anime. And on top of that, we need a different power system that is not tied to soul related, chi related, gi related. Fuck all of that. Throw that away. We need a different power system that makes us feel refreshed and brand new, and that like something like this is something different. Because we're severely lacking that in the space, especially in terms of the battle anime, obviously. Because no one really watches the slice of life. I mean, I do occasionally, but no one really watches it. What I'm talking about is that battle anime. They need to change that shit the fuck up. We need something that will just blow our minds. But can we please stop adding gods and angels and demons in this in the anime? I'm getting tired of it at this point. I'm tired of seeing the character level up to a god level thing where he has to fight God himself or God of this. Can we stop that shit? Let's just go back down to the base street level characters that just handle normal things besides God, my nigga. Come on, like, we can do something else. How many anime do we really need that talk about gods or fight gods or battle gods? We don't need that no more. We got Dragon Ball, God of Ragnarok, we got Naruto, we got fucking goddamn One Piece is going into his goddamn god arc, bro. Leave it alone. Like, if you wanted to bring your gods into your universe, at least talk about them as a mythos and not actually bring them into the reality of the anime characters world. You can talk about, oh yeah, they believe in this and they believe in that, but you probably never see them other than pictures and depictions. I think they'll feel a lot better and they'll be a lot cooler. I feel like it dives more deep into the character and the world around that character. It also creates a separation between what they believe and what we believe in the real life, so it makes a whole new world. It's world building. It's a part of the world building. Again, showing off and bringing gods into your world means that the character is likely going to have to fight them eventually and somehow overcome a being that is considered a god, which makes no sense because it shouldn't even be that way. If you have the title God, you are an all-powerful being that can stop anything in its way, so there should be no reason why my main character is on the level of gods at all. Leave that alone. Hey, that was just me yapping about how anime is really dead and why it's dead and what we can do different to change that. If you have any other different opinions, go ahead, leave those down in the comments below. Other than that, leave a like and subscribe because you know.